What is up, legends? We are back, and I wanted to show you guys something that I kind of like figured out playing. So we're using Gley right now. I need rounds. Let's go find rounds. It's fine. They can shoot at me. I'm kind of like the killer distraction anyway. We're gonna get some rounds right here. 37, nice. So I figured out with the way that Gley is and the way that she's actually built. Why y'all struggling? Well, that's because everybody's running around over here. They must be bored. All right, so the way that Gley works is pretty interesting. She's very defensive and tanky if you build her that way. She has no shield, and she basically heals and regens a lot, especially if you give her the talents to actually do so, which we'll talk about that afterwards. But essentially, when we're in defense mode, which is where I'm at right now, what I do is I hang in this particular spot in the defense mode, which what this does is it makes all of the enemies pay attention to me because I'm like a front and center, and they start shooting at me. Now obviously I can heal, regen, and do enough damage with a with any level 100 machine gun, and I make the wave almost single-handedly, no matter what wave it is, just be easier. For the simple fact, oh, I gotta get rid of you. You're annoying. For the simple fact, I'm drawing all the attention right here. Okay, I just literally hold this spot, and I figured it out by accident, being bored, because you're obviously doing this a lot because it's like the most popular way to level up your characters, whether it be like I do Descendant or weapons and stuff like this. Like I'm leveling this weapon for proficiency. I'm not gonna actually use the weapon, but it's just a weapon, level 100 weapon machine gun that I picked up, that I am actually just just gonna stay in this particular point, and you can change to other weapons and start getting kills on other weapons and getting proficiency up on other weapons. Like this is just a super annoying and hard to level up gun. Like scout gun. It's kind of like a sniper scout gun. Super strong though. Does pretty good damage. Like non-crit. Does everybody die? Oh, they like, bro, you only gotta handle one lane. But the thing is that what I'm doing right now is making like the whole thing easier. Like they can't overwhelm over there. They only got to handle that, and they somehow letting them get from over there, which is weird. And I got like all over here, and then maybe I'll turn around. And then do stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm like doing that, and then while I'm doing that, they're gonna come from behind and they'll all run to me right here, even though they can't really do anything to me. We got a bunny run around to kind of help support, and it's interesting, and more so interesting because even with the shield guys, with her piercing on her being enraged right now, she fires right through shield, so it's like they don't even matter. So she's like GG for this mode with her, like standing right here with her and Bunny in the same party. Like the other two people really probably don't even have to do anything. Like I'm gonna sit here and be a walking turret basically. Like I can get shot in the back, don't matter. Get hit, they all go. Oh, they can knock me down though. But or I could just fall off stuff. Get back up there, get rid of him. There's also gets rid of range that'll actually come in and be a problem.
Sorry, Descendant. No time to catch your breath.
You can run out of bullets, so you have to pay attention. Let's get rid of all this help. Let's use our skill. So I can just spam real quick. All right. Don't need help. It's like 3 of y'all over here. I don't need help. Yo, this girl is crazy. Oh, stop hitting me. Get our health orbs back. She's essentially a vampire. Only a vampire would get away with this. Basically tanking all this and not giving a hell. So we're at 38 right now. We getting there. Get our life orbs. I got max on the passive. All right. Where's my bullets at? Okay, we okay, bullets. We'll be all right. Like, this is hilarious because there's not much they can really do. I can go pretty far. Like, if a team is ever like really willing, then I can easily. I'm leaving on that one though. If a team is ever willing, because I got these two right there. If they're like willing, like I'll literally stay in here all the way to 21. Not for this because I don't want the video to be like 20-25 minutes for no reason, but it's lit. It's like it's so much fun. I wish I got the stabilizer though. Need the stabilizer more than anything else. You see, you get all that leveling basically for just running around and using the weapons and killing stuff. And both these weapons, so all this leveling right now, including Gley from level 1, has all been from me doing this. All right, so let's dip out. The Viking Lord stayed. Why? I don't think he stayed. So let me explain her real quick before we get out of here. And what I have. I got one more defense round to go into, and then she'll be 40. And I'll move on to the next thing, like whoever I'm gonna prestige and whatever like this. So here's what I have. Uh and just to explain her real quick, what I am doing is I'm in frenzied, and I stay in frenzied for the majority of the time, which pretty much eats the shield for her. And she gets frenzied state of attack, where you see she gets increased attack amount of 15%, explosive attack amount, penetration, which is the reason why I can shoot through those shields, incoming recovery decrease by 50%, which is kind of like whatever. It cuts it in half, but damage, receive damage increase is 10% as well. So I stay in that for the majority of the time, and just kind of like just run around and beat the life out of everything. For the most part, it's hilarious and funny, and definitely it's just fun all the way around. You have her life siphons, which you see when I'm in frenzy, deals increased damage proportional to HP. So according to my HP that I have at the max, which I try to get max as much as I can, it's gonna do pretty good stuff. You see, it's based off of skill power. You can get expandable range of 300%, so it's like really big around you. And then the frenzy damage, as you can see, you get a big boost on that. That's 467% plus the skill power per HP consumed if you got all 10. So big deeps on that. Her best thing was just increased sensory, which allows you to basically get increased damage and infinite ammo. So if you put that on a rocket launcher, you can just spam pretty much the way that I showed right there. But it's just pretty much like the build and everything else. Then massacre, which what massacre does is it copies whatever weapon you're currently using and then put damage on top of that. So like if you're frenzied, they would put like 70% more, as you can see, and then the HP on top of that. So it just literally makes like whatever your weapon that you're currently using like double if not triple of what it was before, which is pretty crazy. You can put some duration on it and make it last a little bit longer so you get more shots out of it. So for the most part, what you probably want to do is change to like a rocket launcher and then change that gun, and it'll do like rocket launcher damage for that easy pistol shot right there. So if you line the shots up real quick, it's like pow pow pow, like crazy, super fun. So as far as the passive thirst, As you can see, cannot have shield and non-frenzy state. Reduces incoming damage. Defeated enemies have a chance to drop a life orb upon contact. Grant power of life. Upon acquiring power of life, recovers HP, which is pretty nice. Non-frenzied. You get damage reduction. A life sphere. I stay at frenzy majority of the time, but um, it is good to stay out of it though. Sometimes like for if you're taking too much damage and like they're starting to beat on you for the most part, then you should probably stay out of that and go for the more defensive, which is basically being off. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of life spheres, so you'll be able to build up a bunch to get your orb AOE out. So I went shot punch right there. Increased HP because obviously she's not gonna use any shields. More HP right here with battle of stamina, as much as I can get. Got 3 extra points, so I'll probably put some more into that and skill duration to move it along. HP collector, which is also helping out to get me HP back. It's one of the reasons why defeating an enemy instant recovers 9% of max HP on the cooldown every 10 seconds, which is really nice. So we definitely gonna try to get that up as well. Eventually I'm gonna prestige her, but she's not my main, so I'm just not gonna do it right now because literally with this stuff right now, she's a god. Nimble fingers at 25.6 to lower the cooldown, increase the defense, of course. Spear and shield is amazing just out the box. Like 22% and 8.1% right there. That's crazy. Just straight out the box. You just bam. And then time distribution, which is skill cooldown, and then more HP on top of that. For the most part, you can put this on any character and it will be amazing. But for her, it's really amazing. Like really, really amazing. But for the most part, like this setup right now, like make anybody tanky minus like shield. So if they have the module that gives them 20%, I mean 20 more on capacity, you'll have like 79. Then you could throw in increased shield on top of that too. You put this like on Kyle, like I kind of like do something similar, if not the same thing on Kyle, and Kyle just be standing there like, what, y'all hitting me? But the thing is with Kyle though, Kyle is more about the shield. So I have to pay more attention to putting up the shield because that's affecting his overall power when it comes to his mechanic. So that his works a little bit different, but kind of you can get the gist of it. So that's all I got. I just want to show that. I know it's very nerdy, but it works well. Allows me to, I'm at mastery or rank 16. Literally, I can just go in there and rank everything up. I spend like the hour, 2 hours, and just keep mastery ranking weapons over and over again, staying in that spot. Obviously, she's about to be 40. It doesn't work as well with other characters because they're not as invincible. Like Kyle, I could do the kind of like the same thing, just kind of like stand there. But Kyle, I have to move around and like shield charge and all that type of stuff. With her, I could just stand in that spot and be like a 360 turret. It's funny. So that's all I got right now. Hopefully, this helps you guys out, and I'm deeply enjoying this game. All the characters are different, and they all have like things that they can actually do that are extremely fun. Like Sharon is main 1A and Kyle is main 1B for the most part. Sharon can basically hit stuff for like millions. If you take advantage of her camouflage properly and then get good damage to come out on the sniper and stuff like that. I don't have the sniper that I want right now for that, so I'm building that. There's no shortcut when it comes to that. You just literally have to build it. So unless you use like a purple sniper or something like that, but I have a sniper I actually want to go get. So with that said, I will catch you guys next video. Be legendary. Hopefully this will help you out. Like and subscribe. There will be more the First Descendant content coming soon. Peace.